Today, I took a hard vote as a Christian who supports Israel. I voted no to the additional funding to Israel's defense. This comes after the Republican-controlled House voted for $3.8 billion for Israel's defense, weapons, and replenishment of the Iron Dome. This $3.8 billion is sitting on Chuck Schumer's desk, and he and the Democrats in the Senate, Mitch McConnell, the majority leader in the Senate for Republicans, refused to pass this bill, these bills, $3.8 billion that could go directly to Israel's defense. You see, the reason why I voted no today, and not that I'll always be a no for Israel's defense, is because I'm unapologetically America first. And today in America, we have an open border-driven national security crisis. This is something we've never seen before. Tragically, over in Israel, on the first day when Hamas horrifically attacked innocent Israeli citizens, they killed approximately 1,400 innocent women, children, babies, elderly people that were just going about their day. But here in America, every single day, 300 Americans are murdered by cartel Chinese fentanyl that comes across our border because of the Biden administration's open border policies. 300, then 600, then 900, 1,200, 1,500. That's just in 5 days, but this never stops. There is no ceasefire for fentanyl. There is no stop to it. 300 Americans every single day. You see, we have to put our country first. We have to put Americans first. I stand with Israel, and I cannot explain how much I support them. I support Israel, I support their defense, and I support their statehood. But I want to see America's government, our federal government, our elected office holders, put the hardworking American taxpayer, American citizens, America's border first for once. People all over this country are suffering. The people in Lahaina, the people in East Palestine. Our government never helps Americans. They always put Americans last while they prioritize foreign wars and foreign borders, and then explain why more billions and billions of dollars must be sent overseas to defend these countries' borders, while no one ever defends America's border, and our government certainly doesn't do it. This has to end. This is a cycle of America Last policies that must end in Washington, D.C., because we are living in dangerous times. Just in the past 2.5 years, when Joe Biden took office, the Biden administration has allowed over 10 million people to cross our border. There is over 1.8 million gotaways, and right now U.S. intelligence is warning that a terrorist attack could happen any day, at any time, here on our own homeland. We are on the verge of our own war within our own country because we have no idea how many terrorists are on our own land. I'm against the foreign policy decisions that always prioritize other countries' borders before our own border. And again, I want to express that I solidly stand with Israel's defense. I solidly stand with the Israeli citizens, and I solidly support Israeli statehood. You see, the Biden administration has done everything to dismantle peace in the Middle East. They took away President Trump's strong pro-Israel, strong peace policies that brought peace to that entire region for the first time in decades. The Biden administration wants to control how the funding and how our military defense weapons are used for Israel's defense. And this is something that we cannot allow to happen. It will never matter how much money we give to Israel when Biden gets to dictate the terms. Joe Biden is demanding a ceasefire. They will demand this of Israel and not allow Israel to defend their own country. Joe Biden will demand to keep humanitarian aid open in certain paths and not let Israel stop it while they are being continually attacked by Hamas and Hezbollah. They will also tell Israel no preemptive strikes on Hezbollah, while Hezbollah is already firing rockets into Israel. You see, if we just go ahead and fund this and send this money over to the Senate and allow the Senate and the White House to dictate the terms for Israel, it will not ever help Israel the way Israel needs help and needs to defend themselves. Israel is a sovereign nation. They need to dictate their own terms. They need to dictate their own defense. And that's how I support Israel. Today, I'm supporting America, and I'm supporting America's border. This was a hard vote. I want to send as much help to Israel as possible, and one day I may vote to do that if that day arises. But I'm urging all of my colleagues, I'm urging everyone here in Washington, D.C., to take very seriously, for once, our own national security crisis and the danger that our entire country is in from the open border policies of the Biden administration.